Come on, Seth. Let's go see Moses, get you your map back. Then maybe you'll help me.
All right, partner.
Let's go. How can you sink that low? Digging up graves and looting from the dead.
You don't know nothing. I talk to them long after they've been forgotten by every other fella. I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten. Folk is cold and heartless all their lives. To me, they gets warmer when they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that makes sense to even you.
Not exactly, it don't.
Are we really living anyway? Do you exist outside my mind? Stop it!
I'm done.
How do you do?
Hey, John. Hey, partner. Moses was a liar. And I imagined myself doing all kinds of unpleasant things to his corpse. And then I realized Moses weren't no liar.
Got the body sitting in the back of that wagon behind you?
Yes, sir.
You're not even gonna wait until they're buried before you...
Well, they don't care, do you, boys? It ain't no Larry fella. I never liked him. They say he laid with his sister. I don't like women, partner.
Seth, what are you gonna do with those bodies?
I reckon I'll sit here a while trying to figure this out. I'm gonna be rich.
When you're done with that, get over to Fort Mercer.
Oh, it's like that, is it? Huh? Not talking to Seth today? Oh, the old silent treatment.
Hey, Seth. Seth.
You know, the thought of that treasure does funny things to me. According to the map, it's somewhere in that big abandoned house. Finally, I see the light. A glass eye. It's a glass eye.
Stop! Whoever that belonged to treasured it very much.
Sure. I'm ready for the living.
They love me down there. It's like a second home.
This is the 4th time your so-called friends have nearly got me killed.
The Mexicans know how to make a bottle of liquor, too. What, that pulque? Down here, they call me El Rato, the cat, on account of me stealth and cunning.
I'm pretty sure rato means rat, my friend. I like it, though.
Y les digo, de aquí para acá, chingan a su madre. Y que no cállese, güey. Y de aquí para acá, pendejos. Landon Ricketts.
You were famous when I was a boy. I'm looking for a couple of men. Bill Williamson, Javier Escuela. Revolution? Another one?
Yeah. Never really ends. This whole place has been a hotbed for revolution since before the Spanish left. Colonel Allende, he runs this place like a feudal king. Until someone puts a bullet in his head. Come on, let's...
Excuse me.
Ay, qué fuertote. Me gustaría montarte. Ay, tengas cuidado.
Por
Hey, Miko, give it a rest. Enough. Stop hitting the girl.
There you have it.
Damn.
For 200.
Excuse me, mister.
Yeah, and what do you want?
Look, don't ask me how, but I know what you're about to do, and you need this.
What? Oh. Thank you. You're right.
What the fuck?
Mention it.
Buenísimo el Red Dead. Pura historia.
Oh.
Mejor juego. Ay, puta, ¿por qué te ibas?
But why are you faithful to your wife if you pay a man to sleep with whores?
I'll let the appropriate authorities judge my morality, friend.
Yes, you will.
Yo ni sabía qué mierda. Dije, ¿cómo que pagarle
Anyway,
para que se acueste con
I
una
hear
puta?
that an old nun
Y
is
le
traveling.
pagué. Normal. Cosa de siempre en México. Damn. Oh, what? What the mal?
Anytime, friend.
¿Cuáles prisioneros? Mi loco, literalmente los balearon. What? Ah. ¡Qué verga! ¿Por qué todo sale mal en este?
Opium?
Are you a moralist or just a fool?
Both, I guess.
Buenísimos días, cariño.
¡A la mierda! Ok.
Mira este sinvergüenza. You have money, but no shame.
Me quedé pobre. Ni siquiera sé qué putas dice.
Amigo, ¿sabes bailar la balacera?
Ah. Pues es que no mames, ya pagué la recompensa y me sigue cazando, cabrón. Vámonos, puta madre.
Buenos días, mi amor.
Ya, señora, que está poseída por el demonio. Oh, shit. Piun. Guau, guau, guau. Guau, guau, guau. Ash. Ah. I'm alive, what the fuck?
How do you know my young lover, Laura?
It's Louisa.
Hell.
You will be rewarded. Money, women, Louisa if you want her.
I'm here for 2 men. That's
Sí,
it.
güey.
You have been spending too much time with Captain De Santa.
Very funny. Not like that. I'll explain later.
Mi amiga.
Hell.
Abraham, Mr. Marston,
Oy.
the revolution will live on thanks to you.
Well, best of luck to both of you, but I need to find 2 men so I can return to America.
No problem. I will help you find those men.
¡Viva México!
¿A dónde tú vas, bella? Bye, John.
A la madre, loco.
Tú sabes que en esta luz puedo ver el fuego en tus ojos. Dámela.
Un balazo. Wow, literal. ¿Se cayó?
¿Dónde están los caballeros?
La puta madre me dio $5.
Ándeles lindas, bien patrióticas. Dale, que ustedes son putas y lo saben. And these people, these fucking monkeys, despise us.
A la
We
verga,
brought them
loco.
God. And they turned their back on him. Now I fight to help them from themselves, to save them from themselves. I see in their faces that they would kill me if they could. Is she only a tyrant?
¡Ponle la pared! ¡Voltealo! ¡Quítate, estúpido! ¡Le voy a dar un balazo! ¡Quítate! ¡Quítate, pendejo! ¡Quítate! 1, 2, 3. ¡Bang!
¡Que viva México!
You head there and you lend your support.
¿Y el gorro, papu?
¿Cuántas veces voy a decirte? ¡No ponga detrás de mí! ¿Qué eres, cabrón? ¡No está mi sombra! ¡Vaya!
¿Qué?
There is something wrong. I feel it.
Maybe you just need to take a piss or something.
The colonel told me that the Santa had praised my actions at Torquemada and called me a hero. He asked for me to be given this important assignment. Why?
Mr. Marston, Gracias for your service to this land. I hope you have a clear conscience, because you're about to meet God.
My brother! They will kill you if we don't get your ropes off! Over here, I will free!
Do not leave you alive! You are a dead man! You will pay for this!
We have proven that the days of this evil regime are numbered! Soon, we shall be free, living together in a noble republic, justly ruled by fine men. But, el trabajo, the job is not done. Our struggle is not over. We will fight all day and night until local tyrants like Allende are no more. And him and all his dogs are brought to the sword. We shall be free.
Oh.
¡Pinche sitio! ¡Qué desgracia! ¡Maldita!
You won't get away with it. And this is me in a good mood.
Do it now! Too soon! Idiota! You are doing well! That convoy is destroyed! ¡Lo logramos! ¡Viva la Thank you, Mr. Marston.
¡Cuidado! Get after him! Bring that traitor to me! You fucking pig! Come back to your country!
Where is Javier? Escuela!
Yes, Manuel. It's all that there.
Damn. A la mierda. Ah, su madre, me dio chorro.
¡Ay! ¡Tú eres la mejor puta que he chingado!
¡Ay, mierda! ¡Viva México!
John, excuse me.
Mistake. You left me to die? To save your own skin, and now you expect me to care about you?
You got it all wrong, brother. I've always loved you. Even now.
Abigail would have killed you already. She always thought you was a creep. You're gonna be locked up for a hell of a long time. Unless they choose to hang you.
Don't be sure about what you're doing, brother. You saw me out. Didn't that life we had mean nothing to you? Oh! Ah, you puto. Oh.
You puto.
One day, I promise you, you're gonna regret this.
One day's about all you got left.
I hope you and your wife and children rot in hell.
You know, that life we lived is over. And when we was living it, it didn't mean nothing anyway. It was just an excuse, and we all knew.
What I knew is that you was always a puto. And you're still a puto.
Marston, come. Thanks, my brother. Now the people are finally ready. Today we overthrow the Coronel. Untie me. We must escape now.
Come on! We can still get to my stagecoach! Go then!
Come on, John. Let's get to the horses.
Stay and fight me, you coward!
No, párate.
Párate! I'm coming out! Don't shoot! Here!
Allende is dead. Mexico is mine. It is all thanks to you, John.
And to the people who laid down their lives. People like Luisa.
Oh, yes. She was very brave, and she will be missed. Who was she again?
Your peasant girl wife-to-be?
Oh, yes, of course. She will have a day named after her.
Hell.
Laura!
Luisa.
What? Oh, yes, I know Laura as well. Magnificent girl. As bowling was, amigo. You never saw anything like it.
But we choose to play a different game. So calm down and play along with us.
Where's my wife?
You know, I forget, but I hear it's very nice this time of year. Mr. Marston, please, I've never insulted your meager intelligence. Do not insult mine. We've done this little deal for your freedom in exchange for all your men from your old gang. You gave us Williamson and Escuela. We still don't have Vanderlyn, but now we know where he is.
Then go and shoot him.
No, sir. I want you to shoot him for me. And then I'll let you be. The last thing I want to do is make martyrs out of all these people. He could be killed by some petty squabble by another lowlife. Your group has, shall we say, been disbanded? Disbanded. Anyway, Mr. Ford and Mr. Marston, shall we go? Oh, Mr. Marston, your wife and son are doing well. Let's both try to ensure things stay that way. Okay?
After you, sir.
Oh, Mr. Marston, one more thing. This is for you.
You're too kind.
See, I have nothing but your best interest at heart.
Let's hope it doesn't go off by mistake.
For that, sir. This is an outrage. Ah, Mr. Marston. You're alive.
Hello, Wes Dickens. Thought you were headed to Peking.
So did I. So did I. A long story. But now it seems I'm being put under arrest and charged with narcotic possession or some other such nonsense.
Ross, have him release this man.
Why?
Because he's a harmless old fraud, the kind of man that built this country. And because he helped me get Williamson.
Did you hear that, officer? The man's a hero. Let him go. Come on, Marston. Moral degeneracy waits for no man. Let's hurry along.
Path looks clear. Let's get back to Agent Ross.
What in God's name is going on?
Marston, lift this fellow into the back seat. It's a trap. They were waiting for us.
And who is this savage? A prisoner?
This is the informant, sir.
Do you speak English?
Yes, he does, sir. He's the informant, Nastas.
Don't get snarky with me, Fordham.
We found him tied up on the boat. Then they jumped us.
Nice of you to help us out.
Fix that damn engine! Stay with me! Fordham. Fordham, are we ready?
Yes, sir, I think so.
I mean savage in the best possible sense. Natural nobility, but also simple, pure. I've been looking at some blood samples through my microscope, and you know what?
No.
Well, of course you don't. It's a remarkable breakthrough. I've been looking at the blood of both natives and white men of corresponding height, weight, and age, and you know what?
Again, no.
They're exactly the same. It's remarkable. Oh, Nastas, come on. Come in, sir. Would you like to take off your slippers? Or skin a rabbit? I know we cannot see the stars, but still my heart is pure, and we meet as equals. These savages must be spoken to simply in metaphors.
No, sir. I grew up on a reservation and attended school.
Mr. Marston? Mr. Marston! I am in a state of remarkable agitation, partly due to standard narcotic impulses, but also due to the fact that I have finally solved the riddle that has tormented my mind these past 8 years.
What's that?
The nature of the savage soul. What makes some societies great, like ours, and others, not worse. I would never use a pejorative such as worse, but lesser.
Meaning?
What makes these beings less human than us? Closer to beast on the continuum between animal and God. You know, I argued with Fortescue at Yale about this. It caused a minor scandal. But I shall be proven right, sir. I shall. Mark my words. I shall show them all what civilization is all about. The redskins and the nubs at Yale. I'm actually a little nervous, I have to say. A touch of the old jitters.
No kidding.
It's no small relief to have the two of you along with me. It's a
Whoa
bear.
there.
For the love of God, kill it.
Are you crazy? What's wrong with you?
My goodness, I'm still shaking. Precious animal.
That bear showed no signs of aggression. If we hadn't shot first, it most likely would have ignored us and moved on.
All very well for you to say, but perhaps you have some kind of primal bond with these animals, but I, sir...
This is it.
A lot of fellows with them.
Hey, now, be quiet. What do you do? What do you do? Please, don't leave me down. I believe you. Who do you think you are? Quit that on!
Today. Time to return home, sir.
I don't know about you, Professor, but I say we get the hell out of here.
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's get back to Blackwater.
I surrendered, John. You're the master now.
I've been my master since you left me to die.
We all make mistakes, John. I never claimed to be a saint, but equally, I never took you for an errand boy.
Just trying to help my family, Dutch. By making compromises we all have to. Now let her go. It's over.
You want the girl, John? You always were the romantic sort. You know, gentlemen, this man here, oh, he married a whore. Used to ride with us. We all had her. Oh, but he married her. And you know that makes him a better man than us. He's a better man. Have the girl, John.
Easy, Dutch.
She's a parting gift from me. No! God damn!
Come on, we can catch him if we hurry. I don't see him.
What the hell happened in there? This is your fault, Marston.
You got a gun too, Sheriff.
You waited too long.
Next time, I'll just shoot the girl.
That's enough. Come on, let's find the bastard.
Mount up. He went this way.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened in there? Oh, that's the Great Dutch? What a role model. The man who made you who you are.
I guess so.
Has he changed?
No, still the same crazy bastard he turned into.
How was it seeing him after all this time? Hug on your heartstrings?
Kind of reminds me of you. Violent piece of shit who went and confused himself with God.
Isn't that sweet of you? Now you must kill him. Your side is chosen.
My side ain't chosen. My side was given. I'd kill you 100 times before I killed Dutch, if it was an option.
Hallelujah!
Failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Oh, spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah, I know, it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So,
For real?
I know it's easy.
Whatever in God's name you were just talking about? Is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
Now keep your finger off that trigger until we get out of Blackwell. Marston!
Well, Mr. Marston,
We need to get him before sundown.
as you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go. You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Ah.
Looks like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home.
I suggest you follow me. I'll separate your soul from your body.
Working working for the government, John? After all I taught you, honest things.
I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice. You just fine.
They got my family.
Your family? Abigail was any man's wife, John. And Jack, he's got a horse just like you. Go to hell. You're weak. You always were. You never had a stomach for this.
For what? You got no idea what you're killing for.
You never could see what I could see, John. You were too scared. You'll never get me to surrender. I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
You give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Our time has passed, John.
Perdón, estuvo muy ridículo.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot him.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun? Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that.
Vaya broma de mierda.
They're quite safe and sound.
They better be. Darling, I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no-good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now. Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy.
I've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hittigan's Stead who can sell us some. Now, Abigail, I hope you learn to cook.
I must say, rather than some
Hijo de
prison,
puta.
they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies. How's your wife?
She's well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
Well, I'm glad you're back together again.
It's gonna take some time. We've all been through a lot.
Get back to Pa.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for
Call
everything.
me Bonnie, you don't.
Come. You look like Watch out!
No, wait!
I'm fighting. I think that's all of them. Jack! Wait there! I'm coming! You all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. Jack! Head left up the road towards home!
I know where I'm going.
Honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running those gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. Clean all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Wait. Get out of there.
All right, all right.
Come on. Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
What's it say?
I don't know. I can't. Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request, now is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of... Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. A woman in a man's world.
John, wait! I changed my mind. I'm coming with you. Well, ain't he, Miss McFarland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company. I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Ma'am?
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyway.
God damn it! Not the herd! Gun him down, damn it! This fellow's out of his damn mind! Do something! There's only one of him!
Come on!
Who do you think you are? Got ourselves a hero! Best not to push your luck, John.
I had enough fighting battles that ain't mine. Come on, let's go!
La primera vez que el juego te hace decidir algo realmente.
We'll make this land real nice one day.
Me and your mother will do our part. By the time your turn comes, hell, this could be the nicest farm in the county.
Maybe, Pa.
Just gotta learn to shoot straight or you'll get yourself eaten by some animal.
Very funny, Pa.
Thank you, son.
Un poco sarcástico.
You sure you're ready for this?
I guess so.
Now, the trick to hunting is calm and patience. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal.
A rifle helps, doesn't it?
Elk don't stand still, son.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time you're making me hunt.
There's lots of things I ain't done with you, but I'm gonna try and make up for that.
Hey, Pa!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favor.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Those men harm you?
No, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to be a government man one day. Or a politician.
I'd rather you chose an honest profession.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now.
Careful!
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch. We had some old business needed settling.
Where are they now?
They're gone, son. We won't be seeing them again.
They were angry at you, weren't they? That's why we had to leave.
They was just good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
Oh, handle him! You do that yourself!
The army? The suffragettes is more pregnant. Hang in there, Uncle. I'm gonna get you out of here safe.
Ain't time, John. I ain't gonna make it off this porch anyhow. Take Jack and Abby. Take them and... Don't worry about me. Just get them out of here. No! Uncle, please!
Good boy! Last chance to walk away! Enough of that! All right, you're covered! Now go! Go! I'll bend you all down! You cowards make me sick! You fools should run away! Hey, come on. Now listen, Jack, darling, get on this horse. Get out of here. Go find a place to hide.
You're coming with us, Paul.
I'll catch up. You keep riding and don't look back. And don't be worrying about me, you hear? Now get going.
You stay out of trouble, John.
Ain't no trouble, Abigail. Ain't no trouble. I love you.
I love you.
Now go! Get!
Último besito.
And I tried to stop. I mean, I don't know. I tried to go straight. I did. I left the gang after the gang left me. Left me to die after I'd been shot. They'd all gone crazy anyhow. Our old leader, fella you probably heard of. Anyway, he more or less lost his mind, went and shot a bunch of people unfair like. I got shot in a robbery. They left me, and I left them. Already had me a woman, got me a farm, then I got me more trouble.
Sure.
Been sent to track down the men I used to run with. Track them, kill them.
Well, if you don't, someone else will. There's no escape. Look at me. I spent 25 years killing men. Look at me now, sitting around here like some low-rent would-be mess.
Do I know you from?
You're famous, John. You're a man who decided right and wrong. Between a man and death. Between a man and his wife.
And who are you?
You know, I admire you, John. I hope my boy turns out just like you.
For your sake, I hope he don't. Of course!
Were you a murderer?
What?
That place where they held it. Pa shouted at a guard one time, and he yelled that you were a murderer.
Maybe, but I live my life believing there's a difference between killing and murdering. And I guess I've been both. That's how it goes. We all do what we have to survive. And sometimes it ain't pretty. And in the end, we pay the price for what we did.
And what does that make you?
I guess I'm a bad man who tried to be a good father. I don't know. There's the ring.
No, we could be outlaws with me.
Oh, bury me not on the lone prairie where the coyotes wail and the wind blows free. And when I die, don't bury me 'neath the western sky on the lone prairie.
¡Soy Jackpot! ¡Cuidado! Bien, voy a matarlo. Sí, sí. Ha llegado tu hora. Like that. You're making a mistake. Let's make it see. Stop behind the money in that room.
El amor de Dios.
My pa taught me how to do this.
Aquí.